Well, you know what? As the University of Alabama gets ready for a college football semifinals and playoffs, we're talking football there, one athlete from our area knows and understands what they're kind of going through and what it takes to get that far. Just 12 days ago, Gardendale native Merritt Beason played for a national championship in volleyball. The first team All-American plays for Nebraska, and while the Cornhuskers came up a little short in their season to Texas, Merritt joins us in studio now with the holiday break. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. So I know you didn't necessarily come away with the national title, but still a great season. We're talking about 33-2, first team All-American. We're also talking about a world record holder as a team, 100,000 people watching one of your events. Can you put your year into words for us?
It's very hard to put into words. I think this year for us as a team was so special. We were a super young group of girls. We brought in 5 freshmen, I transferred in, and there were no seniors on the team. So the breakdown of the team was 5 juniors, including myself, 4 sophomores, and 5 freshmen. And if you know anything about college sports, that's very rare. It's very rare to have a team, especially now with COVID years, that doesn't have a senior on the team at all. So for us, it was super cool. We were a super young group. No one expected much of us at the beginning of the season. And so for us, we kind of went in as underdogs. We didn't really know how good we were going to be. We really didn't know what to expect. But I think for us, this season as a whole was just so special. Like you said, we broke a world record together as a team. And obviously, it was so cool for us to be a part of. But it was so much bigger than us. We just were the people that happened to be playing that match for volleyball in general, but for women's sports, it was a huge event. So for us to be a part of it was really, really cool. And then, like you said, we ended up coming up a little short, but that one game doesn't define our entire season. We had some super cool matches. We ended up winning the Big Ten, so it was a very special season.
You wear number 13. You're not superstitious at all, are you?
No, actually, when my freshman year of high school, I was like the last pick for varsity jerseys, and they were all not any numbers that I wanted.
Right.
And I just happened to pick 13, and I went home and was bummed talking to my dad, and he was like, just look at it, that it's unlucky for the other teams, not unlucky for you. And I was like, okay.
I like it. We're looking at some of your video of you playing this year. 455 digs, 455 kills, those are spikes, 248 digs, 106 blocks. Which do you take more pleasure in?
I mean, kills are obviously my main job, so that's pretty fun, but I would say my favorite is definitely blocking, just because it's more of a momentum swing for your team, and it can be a game changer. So I think blocking is probably one of my favorite things, and even though I'm not a middle blocker, that's not my primary job, but it is still probably my favorite.
I think I'd be talking a lot of trash if I did that. Now, you kind of know what the Alabama Crimson Tide are going through. Kind of put in perspective for the viewers, because you played for a national title. What's going on in their minds, the nerves, the emotions that they're dealing with as they get ready for their next game?
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I knew going into that match, it's obviously nerve-wracking. You've worked your entire life to be in that position and to have a chance to be playing for a national championship. But for me, it was more exciting. It was more of all the hard work that my team and myself have put in this entire year. And honestly, my entire life is kind of paying off. And so if I was telling a viewer, I would say they're probably super excited. They're obviously going to be nervous, but they put in so many hours, so many reps, that it's more of just trusting your training, going out there and playing the same football game that they've played their entire lives. And so I would bet they're obviously really excited and just ready to put it all out there and put it on the line and hopefully walk away with a national championship.
She's not standing on any type of block. She's 6'4". Merritt Beason, volleyball player at the University of Nebraska, one of college's best. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.